his entire rookie season because of injury. Quarterback J.J. McCarthy accounted for 3 total touchdowns, 143 passing yards, and an interception in his first start for the Vikings. Quarterback Caleb Williams threw a touchdown with just over 2 minutes left in the game to bring the score within 3, but it wasn't enough. Elsewhere, Giants head coach Brian Daboll confirmed that Russell Wilson will be the Week 2 starter despite the offense only scoring 6 points in week number 1. Tight end George Kittle expected to miss 3 to 5 weeks after suffering a hamstring injury in the second quarter of the Niners' 17-13 win against the Seahawks. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hey, want to hear something great? Right now at Wendy's, you can get 2 of the #1 selling bacon cheeseburger in all fast food, the JBC, plus medium fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. Want to hear something else great? Double the burger means double the bacon. Now that's a game changer. 2 of the #1 bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink for just $8. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. Like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Welcome to a Tuesday, the 9th day of September, 2025. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. It's Jared Anchondo. And together, along with Aaron Atadero, we will bring you the latest in local news and other important stuff, right?
Oh, yes, all kinds of important stuff. The most important stuff.
Well, if it isn't important, we wouldn't bother.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, let's see. We survived Monday. That's a good thing. The assassins failed once again. And let's see. News out of Washington. The Department of Transportation reports Americans will embark on 900 million airline flights this year. And good news for airline safety. I came across this. I thought it was important. I just heard that airline manufacturers are creating a plane made entirely out of rubber. It's crash-proof. It's the Boeing 867. It'll be in the air next month. Okay. Too close to a dad joke, right?
I liked it.
Okay. So let's see. The weather starting to change. You'll hear that. And into the weekend, going to be very nice in the valley, which means come this weekend, a lot of people are going to overdo things in the yard, try to catch up. So we'll keep an eye on that. We've also got some birthdays to celebrate, bunches of local birthdays, and we'll get to them. And, let's see. What else is going on? Oh, today, Apple expected to unveil the thinnest iPhone ever at its hardware event happening today. Are you excited?
Oh, yes, the new iPhone, of course.
Stifle that yawn. Along with the iPhone 17, Apple is set to release the 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max. It's really sad. Americans are now being forced to choose between a new iPhone or the Labubu doll. Going for about the same price, I understand.
Yeah.
Anybody interested? I have a collection of Cabbage Patch dolls that are available.
Oh, some Cabbage Patch Kids?
Oh, yeah. Hey, 2 daughters, we had Cabbage Patch Kids.
What about Beanie Babies?
I don't think we ever really got into the Beanie Babies.
No.
Oh, well. Okay, birthdays today. Our big shot birthdays, we already said. D.D. Sharp doing the mashed potato at 80. John McPhee plays guitar for the Doobie Brothers, 75. Actor Tom Wopat, 74. Actor Angela Cartwright, 73. Musician, producer Dave Stewart of the Eurythmics, 73. Actor Hugh Grant, 65. Actor Charles Eston, 60. Actor Constance Marie, 60. Adam Sandler, 59. Model Rachel Hunter, 56. Actor Eric Stonestreet, 54. Actor Henry Thomas, I believe he was the little boy in E.T. Phone Home. Actor Gordon Wisniewski, 53. Singer Michael Bublé, 50. Actor Michelle Williams, 45. Actor Kelsey Asbiel is 34. Local birthdays coming up.
As summer is coming to an end, Derma's Floor Covering is heating up with some sizzling deals. 1,500 square foot of 24 by 24 porcelain tile. Regular price, $6.99 square foot. Now just $1 square foot. Vinyl plank, 20 mil, assorted colors. Regular price, $4.39 square foot. Now just $1 square foot. Come check out our smoking deals on items we have in stock. Carpet, artificial grasses, vinyl plank, tile. Get these hot deals while supplies last. Derma's Floor Covering, 220 J Street in Imperial, 760-355-2483. Proudly serving the Imperial Valley since 1978.
Let's say happy birthday, Cassie Pitonas, Alexandra Flores Cordova, Alicia Eon, Alan Jess, Martin Bermudez Jr., Janet Martinez, Sarah Rolfe, Rodney Wolf, Leandra Butcher, Pat Mersch, Ronnie Salgado, Tilly Altamirano, Bobby Contreras, Dan Wilkinson, Yanira Salgado, David Mendoza, Jonathan Navarro, Patty Farrell, Lisa Cook, Daniel Tirado, Marco Garcia, Norma Abena, Patricia Romero, Lydia Ornelas, Robert Contreras, Liz Urmeno, Steve Davis, Rosemary Rosas, and John Wu. Happy birthday from KXO. As I said, a nice long list. Okay. And let's see. You remember the story? The U.S. missile strike that blew a Venezuelan speedboat into the Caribbean was a declaration of war on the drug cartels, right?
I think I heard that story, yeah.
Yeah, well, the aftermath of the missile strike was totally predictable. In breaking news, AM 1230 has learned 5 sharks are selling cocaine to tourists off the dock in Aruba.
Uh-oh. So, Sharknado on its way.
I suppose. We'll keep an eye on those adventures. Right now, we will keep an eye on World in California news headlines. Brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News special report. Israel says it launched an airstrike targeting Hamas leadership in Qatar today, where black smoke rises over the Doha skyline. No word on casualties. The BBC's Paul Adams from Jerusalem.
This was a deliberate operation by the Israelis to take out the senior Hamas leadership. The Qataris, as you would imagine, are absolutely furious. They've called this reckless and a violation of international law.
They say they received no advance notice. CBS's Rami Inocencio.
We're getting from Israeli local media, citing an Israeli official, that President Trump gave the green light for an attack on the Hamas leadership in Qatar. This is coming again from local news media.
Prime Minister Netanyahu's office says the strike, named Summit of Fire, was a wholly Israeli operation, and it takes full responsibility. U.S. Embassy issued a shelter-in-place order for Americans. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news: reaction to the Supreme Court's ruling that federal agents can resume conducting immigration raids in Los Angeles, stopping a restraining order that barred ICE agents from stopping people based on race, language, job, or location. Armando Godino with the Los Angeles Workers Center Network among those denouncing the decision.
Immigration agents are now being given the power to profile, stop, detain, and arrest people because of the color of their skin, the language they speak, or the work that they do.
ICE officials insisting race and language are only among numerous factors used in immigration enforcement. City of Santa Monica expected to announce a fiscal emergency today.
I'm concerned that we are careening towards bankruptcy. We've attempted to tweak around the edges in the past, and while that's kept us afloat, I feel like it's really just delayed the pain.
Councilmember Dan Hall, a staff report saying legal payouts connected with a sexual abuser who worked as a police dispatcher among several reasons for the financial problems. Gas prices averaging $4.62 a gallon statewide. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe.
Progress in Education, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. School is back in session, so to cut costs for families in her district, one Pennsylvania superintendent is using 3D printers to make violins.
That smile that comes out as they're starting to play and they create that sound themselves, that love of music for their entire life. If that sticks with them, then to me it's worth it.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit progressive.com today.
The workday begins the moment you put on your boots. At Boot Barn Work, we know you need work gear that holds strong until you kick them off at the end of the day. No matter the job, Harriet Work Gear performs week after week, year after year, with fit, mobility, and safety features built for the jobs that keep our nation moving. Harriet provides non-stop performance day in and day out. Harriet at Boot Barn Work.
And it's page one of the local news. A service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
KXO News. 2 suspects are in jail after a Friday night murder in Yuma. Here's Aaron Atadero with details.
On Monday, Yuma County Sheriff's Office investigators arrested the father and sister of the murder victim. The first suspect, 38-year-old Daniel Harris of Yuma, was booked into Yuma County Detention Center and charged with first-degree homicide per domestic violence. The second suspect, 21-year-old Danica Watts of Yuma, was booked on charges of first-degree homicide per domestic violence and hindering prosecution. Friday night, 24-year-old Patrick Reeder of Yuma was found unresponsive in a residence in the 800 block of South Almond Avenue. Reeder died from his injuries in a Phoenix hospital where he had been taken for treatment. The case remains under investigation. In the KXO Newsroom, I'm Aaron Atadero.
Just a heads up for everybody taking Ayton Boulevard today. It's closed until about 3 p.m. today for, looks like, installation of new asphalt. And work is expected to be completed by 3 p.m. today. It's going to be on it's going to be on Ayton Boulevard between LaBrucherie Avenue and Shiloh Road. There you go. Please plan ahead and expect delays today. They should have it wrapped up by 3 p.m. today, though. KXO News Time, almost 7:42. We have
El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest name brands in the business, and right now you can get a rebate of up to $125 on 4 select tires for your car, truck, or SUV. Don't put off replacing your worn-out tires. Get to Quick Lane and save. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, located at El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and at the Brawley Auto Center. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models.
A big rig hauling hay bales took a spill. It happened after just 7 a.m. Monday morning. The California Highway Patrol says the incident happened on Highway 86 near Lack Road. The CHP says the rig was seen swerving before it rolled. They say the driver was possibly trying to get around a tractor. In rolling, the rig lost its entire load of hay. Most of it landed in the center divider. Traffic was slowed to 1 lane while the roadway was cleaned up. No injuries were reported. Highway Patrol says the investigation is continuing. And it's Las Primeras 2025. Manave Imperial Valley is having their annual gala and scholarship fundraiser. It will be held this Friday at Old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse on Evan Hughes Highway. Las Primeras Gala is to shine a spotlight on 3 extraordinary Latino women whose leadership, innovation, and generosity have left a mark on the community. The 2025 Las Primeras honorees are Angie Garcia, Jessie Preciado, and Angie Ruiz. The theme for this year is Words of Wisdom, a celebration of vibrant sayings. The fundraiser is to fund scholarships awarded by Mananda Imperial Valley every year. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and the weather coming up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. You don't need an appointment. They service all makes and all models. You can schedule an appointment if you want, and schedule an appointment for their mobile service van. Go online, elcentromotors.net.
K's Garnet. Become a K's Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win K's Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Angus Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Page 2 of the local news with weather is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
County Board of Supervisors meet today. The meeting can be attended in person or via Zoom. Here's Aaron Atadero.
The board is expected to declare the month of September as Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Another proclamation will recognize September as National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and September will also be recognized as National Recovery Month. The afternoon session begins at 1 p.m. On the action agenda, the board will discuss a resolution declaring a state of economic emergency related to the Spreckles sugar plant closure and impact to the sugar beet industry in Imperial County. Public Works Director John Gale will discuss an agreement for services with advanced water treatment specialists. They will discuss a budget amendment, and as the Board of Equalization, they will conduct what is anticipated to being a lengthy hearing. On the consent agenda, the supervisors are expected to donate $15,000 as a platinum sponsor of the Center of the Desert Evening of Hope fundraiser on October the 17th. In the KXO Newsroom, I'm Aaron Atadero.
And the Chamber of Commerce for Greater Brawley annual event, they had the 2025 Branding Iron Award Gala. It was the gala held last week at the Velvet venue in Brawley. The theme was Havana Night. There was dinner before the award ceremony. This year, the Branding Iron Award went to Jimmy Abadi. The Brawley resident was presented the award for his years of generosity and philanthropy. The Branding Iron Award has also been presented every year since 1976. Erasmo Gonzalez was honored as the Chamber Ambassador of the Year. The Denise J. Smith Award was presented by Jaime Garcia. The Brawley Police Foundation was recognized as the Nonprofit of the Year. The award for Business of the Year went to BHE Renewables. And Woman Haven and Johnny's Burritos are partnering. Oh, yeah, for a fundraiser. That's going to be cool. On October 3rd, a fundraiser will be held at Johnny's Burritos. It is to benefit Woman Haven and Amber Bryant's memorial. The theme is Remember My Name and is in memory of all those who lost their lives to domestic violence. For every $5 donation to Woman Haven, you receive a coupon for a free bean and cheese burrito at Johnny's Burritos. You will also gain awareness that together you can help end domestic violence and honor those whose lives have been taken by domestic violence. All 3 Johnny's Burritos locations are participating. I believe they have one in Imperial, Centro, and in Brawley. And the event will be held Friday, October 3rd from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a good day. Get yourself a good burrito, enjoy some food, and yeah, you can help out Woman Haven. Yeah, it's a good deal all around. KXO News Time, 7:48. We'll take a look at weather coming up next.
This is Sarah Griffin with the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
The National Weather Service says temperatures will stay within the normal range through midweek and then begin cooling slightly late into the week and weekend. Overall dry conditions are expected for the next 7 days. 107 the high yesterday, 78 our overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 103. West wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, clear, a low around 75. West-northwest wind 10 to 15, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 97. West-northwest wind about 10 miles an hour, gusting as high as 20 miles an hour. We have 82 degrees downtown El Centro, 21% relative humidity. Wind is out of the west at 10 to 15. Air quality moderate in Brawley, moderate in Westmoreland. It's pretty good everywhere else in the valley, so enjoy. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, all brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
Milo's Rewards Week is coming, and it's kind of a big deal. Members, get ready for 7 days of up to 40% off store-wide on hundreds of items. Save on the top brands in bath, tools, paint, and more. Our biggest member deals are on January 30th through February 5th. So if you're not a loyalty member, now's the time to join for free. Lowe's knows home improvement. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Is your everyday congestion preventing you from enjoying life's big moments? Try Vicks Sinex Saline today and get yourself back in the action. Vicks Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion with a gentle ultrafine mist. Sinex Saline's drug-free, no-mess formula instantly moisturizes and soothes dry, irritated nasal passages for quick and effective relief. Get back to enjoying life's big moments to the fullest without having to worry about everyday congestion holding you back. Just Sinex, breathe, use as directed.
And it's sports time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, combining 2 hospitals to better serve you. Well, the Padres, with a walk-off in the 10th inning, Fernando Tatis with a sacrifice fly brought in Jake Cronenworth, and the Padres beat the Reds 4-3. Meanwhile, the Dodgers are still a game ahead of the Padres in the National League West. The Dodgers rallied for a 3-1 victory. Elsewhere in Major League Baseball, Cleveland clobbered Kansas City 10-2. The Nationals beat up on the Miami Dolphins. Well, they're not really the Dolphins. Anyway, it was 15-7, Washington on top. Philadelphia shut out the Mets 1-0. Atlanta beat the Cubbies 4-1. Texas blanked Milwaukee 5-0. Minnesota 12, the LA Angels 3. Seattle 4, St. Louis 2. San Francisco beat up on Arizona 11-5, and Boston shut out the Athletics 7-0.
Big changes are happening in Imperial Valley. The newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District is paving the way for a healthier future. By uniting El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Hospital, we're creating a stronger, more connected healthcare system, one that's built to serve you. Together, we're expanding services, strengthening care, and building a sustainable future for all residents of Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Stronger together, healthier tomorrow.
Well, in college football, it's only money. Mississippi State has been fined $500,000 by the SEC after its fans rushed the field following a home win over then number 12 Arizona State. The Bulldogs knocked off the Sun Devils 24-20 Saturday, and their students rushed the field, carrying the goalposts with them. Yeah, I think they were headed to a Waffle House. And, J.J. McCarthy. Yeah, what can I say? Big plays. And it was the Minnesota Vikings with a big win, 27-24, over the Chicago Bears in Monday Night Football. Coming up on Thursday night, NFL football, it will be the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. Is Bart Starr still quarterbacking the Packers? Anyway, also Thursday, it is high school football. The Central Spartans visit the Southwest Eagles. It's the city championship game. And we'll join the game in progress after Thursday night football on AM 1230. But you can listen to the entire game live on the KXO YouTube channel starting at 6:45. Friday night, Mickey Dale, George Grijalva will bring you the Imperial Tigers and the Fallbrook Warriors. That game on AM 1230 starting at 6:45, also live on the KXO YouTube channel. Elsewhere, Calipat will travel to O'Farrell Charter. Meanwhile, Vincent Memorial will host Claremont, Calexico hosting Cibola. Brawley will travel to St. Augustine in San Diego, Coachella Valley at Palo Verde Valley, and Holtville has a bye. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, stronger together and paving the way for a healthier future.
Follow the action when the Imperial Tigers take the field home and away. Mickey Dale and George Grijalva, they call the plays as the Tigers shoot for an Imperial Valley League title. Imperial Tiger football is live on KXO YouTube channel and is brought to you by
Jersey Mike's and the UPS Store, Stan's Auto Body, and the Imperial Tiger Football Association.
Let's take a look at some financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. U.S. Steel is shuttering production at a mill in November, but its hundreds of workers will keep their jobs for now, thanks to an agreement the company reached with the Trump administration. U.S. Steel will stop producing steel at its Granite City, Illinois mill at the end of October, but the 800 workers at the plant will stay on the job maintaining equipment until at least 2027. That's due to the structure of the deal the company reached with the administration to allow its purchase of by Japanese steelmaker Nippon Steel. The agreement included various job protections and production guarantees. U.S. Steel will optimize its footprint by focusing on producing and processing steel slab at the Mon Valley, Pennsylvania work and Gary, Indiana works, and reducing slab consumption at Granite City works, the company said. As a result of this decision, U.S. Steel will not lay off any Granite City Works employees, nor adjust their pay rate. The company added it would not idle the plant and keep it in an operational state. Well, a large downward revision to monthly jobs data in recent weeks put a gigantic spotlight on the incredibly typical procedure for economic data. They also spurred something highly atypical, with President Donald Trump firing the Bureau of Labor Statistics commissioner over baseless allegations that the data was rigged. Now there's an even bigger revision coming, one that could simply, imply there were somewhere between 475,000 and 900,000 fewer jobs added between April 2024 through March 2025. Some potential factors driving the expected downward revision include weaker than inferred job creation at new firms, sampling errors from declining response rates, and to some extent adjusting for undocumented workers. Taking a look at the big board, mixed results right now. The Dow up 30 points at 45,547. The S&P 500 off 2 points at 64.93. The NASDAQ down 12 points at 21,786. Meanwhile, gold up $8 an ounce. Oil up $1.06 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their #1 priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 103, west wind 5 to 15, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, clear, a low around 75, west-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 97. West-northwest wind about 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. 82 degrees, 20% relative humidity, wind out of the west 10 to 15, air quality moderate in Brawley and Westmoreland, good everywhere else. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Postal, the only postal box service in the Valley that offers 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Crispy cheese toast, buttery cheese toast, crunchy cheese toast, delicious cheese toast, fluffy cheese toast, unlimited cheese toast with every meal at Sizzler Family Steakhouse. We go in Sizzler.
The best oldies on the radio. 1230 KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. Israel says it carried out an airstrike targeting Hamas leaders in Doha, calling it an operation, the Summit of Fire.
This is the capital of Qatar, and social media videos are showing smoke rising over a district known as Qatar. This is a popular cultural hub, and Israel's military and Shin Bet, which is the country's spy agency, are claiming responsibility. They released a statement saying that it was the Israeli Air Force that carried out a targeted attack on Hamas.
CBS's Rami Inocencio reports Qatar has condemned the attack. So has the UN. Paul Adams of the BBC is in Jerusalem.
This was the building in Doha used by Hamas as its headquarters, and that consequently anyone there would have been a target of significance for the Israelis.
The White House denies a document released from a 2003 Jeffrey Epstein birthday book was drawn or signed by President Trump. The image is a drawing of a nude woman with what appears to be Trump's signature. CBS's Scott McFarland.
The Republican-led U.S. House Oversight Committee obtained the card and a series of other records under subpoena from the Epstein estate Monday. Democrats on the panel first released an image of it and noted the birthday message closes with a reference to a wonderful secret. Trump has repeatedly denied making the sketch or the card.
A Michigan judge has dismissed charges against 15 people accused of acting as fake electors for President Trump in 2020. The government says the job market was much weaker in 2024 and early this year than originally reported. Labor Department saying employers added 911,000 fewer jobs than first reported from April of 24 through March. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
These revisions mean that job growth during that period between April of 2024 and March of 2025 this year was half as fast as we expected.
Several high school softball players and coaches were injured when their school bus crashed in Oklahoma last night.
The coach of the Minco high school team was driving the bus back home after a game in Anadarko when the coach lost control on State Highway 152 in Grady County, about 40 miles southwest of Oklahoma City. The bus rolled at least 5 times, ejecting several people. Some parents were in their cars following the bus and watched the accident happen. At least 6 of the victims are in critical condition. The cause of the crash is under investigation. Minco schools are closed today. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Apple today unveils its next lineup of iPhones. It's not clear what they'll cost. The Dow is up 50 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
A small music company is getting big attention for buying the rights to the music of a jazz legend.
The New York Times says Reservoir Media, one of the few music companies led by a female CEO, has purchased majority rights to Miles Davis' catalog ahead of what would have been his 100th birthday. The price not disclosed, but the deal reportedly includes 90% of the musician's publishing rights, as well as an agreement to use Davis' name, image, and likeness. Larger companies like Sony have been behind recent blockbuster deals to buy Bruce Springsteen and Bob Dylan's music catalogs. Miles Davis died in 1991. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The NFL has suspended a Buffalo Bills fan from all league stadiums for hitting the helmets of 2 Baltimore Ravens players after a touchdown Sunday night. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-497-0593. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-497-0593. That's 800-497-0593. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.